Elon Musk has only been CEO of Twitter for a few days now, but he seems to be taking no prisoners while reshaping the company. Many of his ideas, like a subscription for verified users, don't sit well with Twitter's user base though. On top of that, Musk's behavior in his new role as self-proclaimed chief twit is becoming increasingly erratic. So, is Musk killing Twitter instead of rebuilding it? Is Twitter dying? Elon Musk asked in April this year, just a couple of days before he announced his plans to acquire the platform. The question is a legitimate one. The number of so-called heavy tweeters has declined for some time. This group only makes up about 10% of all monthly users, but they are responsible for 90% of tweets and half of the global revenue. Therefore, Musk's latest plan to charge verified users a monthly fee of $20 to keep their official status feels a bit like a suicide mission. American author Stephen King doesn't like the idea. With nearly 7 million followers, his tweets provide a lot of traffic and thus revenue for Twitter. A bit odd to charge him on top of that, right? What do you think? Elon Musk responded and suggested a fee of $8 instead of $20. It seems like he's sticking to that new suggested price. And going by Musk's new bio, Stephen King isn't the only one complaining about the fee. Another reason that seems to be driving users away is Elon Musk's plan to make Twitter a haven of free speech. Here's why. Musk considers himself a free speech absolutist. In other words, users will be able to tweet almost whatever they want without facing consequences. Musk is even considering allowing Donald Trump back on the platform. The former US president was banned, according to Twitter, because of his tweets possibly inciting violent behavior that might have led to the attack on the US Capitol. More freedom sounds good, but content moderation is necessary to keep online communities safe. It is a fine line between freedom of speech and enabling hate speech. Under Musk's reign, it's already harder for employees at Twitter's trust and safety team to block or penalize hate speech and misleading information. According to a recent study, racial slurs have already increased by 500% on the platform since Elon Musk's takeover. Musk has said he won't make any major content decisions before convening a content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints. Still, especially marginalized groups don't feel safe on Twitter anymore and are looking for alternatives. Under the hashtag Twitter migration, users name the platforms Mastodon or Discord as possible alternatives. Okay, you might say, some minorities leaving won't hurt Twitter too much, but for Musk there are some real issues on the horizon. Twitter relies heavily on ad revenue. In 2021, the company made 4.5 billion euros with ads. With the latest changes and an unpredictable new CEO, advertisers might think twice before running ads on Twitter. Musk has a long history of, let's say, edgy tweets, and he's not shying away from sharing politically controversial viewpoints either. Last Sunday, Musk shared a baseless report in connection with the attack on US Democrat Nancy Pelosi's husband. The article claimed, without any evidence, that Paul Pelosi, who was assaulted in his own home, was drunk at the time and in a dispute with a male prostitute. After a huge backlash, especially from the LGBTQ community, Musk deleted his tweet. For companies, an incident like this might influence their willingness to run ads on Twitter. Many experts agree. With its CEO acting in erratic and irresponsible ways, Twitter's ad revenue will most probably shrink. When Twitter started in 2006, it was appealing to many because it offered an opportunity to connect to like-minded people and stay informed in a new, very condensed way. The digital town square has always had a lot of problems. Rather than solving them, Elon Musk's reboot seems to be creating even more problems. That's at least what I think. What about you? Are you planning on leaving Twitter or do you have high hopes for Musk's reign? Let us know.